Come on in, James Carafano, Heritage Foundation guy. I think this trade fight is going to drag on for a long time. And I say that because I don't see how either side could back off. How can either side blink? They'd lose credibility if they did, right?
I got nothing for you. So I agree. No, look, I agree with you, but here's why. I think the Chinese have done their calculation, and they've decided that Donald Trump is going to get reelected. And why that's significant is now, if they make a deal with him, they know they have to live with it. And what they found is he wants a real deal. So he's made it hard for them. So they're kind of caught there. It's like if they make a deal, they have to make a real deal, and then the guy will stick around to enforce it. So I do think there's still a bit deer in the headlights in exactly how to deal with this. And as long as the economy continues to grow relatively strong and Trump can't get hammered with the, oh, you tube the economy because of the Chinese trade thing, Americans want him to be tough on China. So, yeah, I think this could drag on.
Okay, I mean, drag on to the election, 2020?
It's going to drag on to 2021.
2021?
Good.
Well, I mean, I can't see how that's really good news for America's economy. It's certainly bad news for China's economy. I think it's bad news for the global economy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you know, at some point, after Trump gets reelected, if he gets reelected and the economy's still going well, what really incentivizes him to back off the trade fight? And then if the Chinese have to make a difficult decision and make a real deal that they'll have to live with, this is really crunch time for the Chinese. And think about it. When was the last time they faced kind of a decision that was almost this existential since their rise? And the answer is they haven't. This is the first time they've really bumped up against a wall. And I think they're struggling on how to deal with that.
They just confronted America over currencies because they've got to take time out to deal with Hong Kong. They've got to get that dealt with.
Well, look, I'm a little more sanguine on Hong Kong. The Hong Kong police are certainly capable of keeping control. If pro-democracy spread to other cities and rioting and then I think the Chinese might get a little upset. But really, what now they have to lose? The Hong Kong police can keep a handle on this. I think the Chinese would actually prefer if Hong Kong were knocked down a notch and business flowed to other Chinese cities. And they get it all in, 2047 anyway. So I think they can afford to take a bit of the long view right now on Hong Kong. But I do think that they're just staring here trying to figure out what's the magic button for dealing with Trump, and I don't think they found it yet.
Last one. If you were an investor, and I don't know whether you are or are not, would you be buying at bargain prices today?
Well, I think this administration, I do policy, not politics, and I certainly don't do this, but I think this administration is making a bet that the fundamentals of the economy are strong, and they're going to continue strong through the election. And this administration's not going to do anything to dramatically upset that.
Okay, James Carafano, frequent guest. Oh, that was pretty good. That's called a straddle, I do declare, in financial terms. James, thank you, sir. We will see you again soon, promise.